What's up? It is your girl Sierra Janelle, and I am back with another video. Today I'm going to be talking about 5 money tips that I swear by, what I live by, what I have been taught along the way. These are 5 tips that I would recommend anybody in their 20s, anybody actually across the board. Honestly, these money tips work for everybody. So let's hop right into the video. There's not going to be any intro because I want you to get this information as quick as possible and implement these things as quick as possible as well. Okay, so let's get into it. So if you do not know, I guess I can say my age. I'm 25 years old and I have 4 years in the financial industry. So I kind of know some things when it comes about money management and things of that nature. So these are some tips that I have learned, have been taught, have found out the hard way, so I'm sharing them with you. So the first rule is going to be pay yourself first. Okay, my mother actually taught me this rule, so shout out to my mom. And you're probably like, how is that going to happen? I used to ask my mom, like, what do you mean pay myself first? Like, I have a phone bill, I have rent to pay, I probably owe you money. How am I going to pay myself first? And how this works is, what you're going to do is automate a savings from your paycheck. So one, you don't see it and it doesn't feel like you are saving because you never get the opportunity to even see it coming out your paycheck. So what I do is go to my HR person or your payroll department, however you get your funds. They can split your paycheck up into 2 different accounts, and you can either split it up by percentages or a whole dollar amount. So that way you are saving, and then the money that you have after you've already paid yourself, that is the money that you know you can work within. If I have my $1,000, I pay myself /save/put away money that I don't even see. In actuality, I only have, or you can trick your mind to say, I only have $900 to work with. So what can I do within my $900 to still maintain or kind of cut back on the things that you're currently doing? So whether that's getting the cheaper phone bill, whether that is going out less, whether that is moving into a 1-bedroom instead of a 2-bedroom, whatever it is, now you know what you are able to afford, and now you have taken care of yourself. Because we don't want to spend all of our money paying people the hard-earned money that we worked for. We want to have something for ourselves. That's the purpose of working. You don't want to work to give all your money away. You want to work to put some money in the back end, whether that is getting yourself something nice, whether that is creating that emergency fund, whether that is investing into your business. The number one thing you want to do, if you go to work every day, you want to pay yourself when you get the money that you worked hard for. So that is what I mean when I say pay yourself. Okay, so after you have paid yourself, you want to now live within your means. So you've already set aside the money that is allocated to you, whether you're saving, whether you're rewarding yourself for something. You've already paid yourself, right? So that's the $1,000 analogy. You got paid $1,000. You've paid yourself $100. So now we're left with $900. And then what we're going to do is we're going to live below our means. So we're not going to spend the rest of the $900 that we have in our account. We're going to cut back on some stuff and only spend about $700. Okay, so that's what it means, living below your means. You don't want to max yourself out. You don't want to calculate everything to the penny, because even though you already did pay yourself, how great would it be if you still have the $200 left over until you get paid again? So we don't have to sit here like, ooh, when am I getting paid? Let's count the days until I get to payday. You don't want to be in that predicament. Who wants to do that? So that's what I mean when I say live below your means. Okay, and another thing that I hear people saying, living below your means, I don't make that much money. Everything has to be to the T. I have to calculate everything out to the penny. But like I said, you work every day. You work hard every day for the money that you have. So you don't want to keep going and going and going and going and going, and then when something happens, you're not able to take care of it because you're not taking care of the money that you have earned and worked hard for. Okay, so when I say live below your means, I also mean cut back on some lifestyle tips. A lot of people say, oh, I'm going to, cut back on my daily Starbucks. Like, if you can't afford Starbucks every day, you have other issues than a Starbucks addiction. You have some money issues. Realistically, if that's what you want to do, buy Starbucks every day, you should be able to do that. The problem is that we are spending money on the larger items in our life and living above those means. The thing is that you are probably living in something that is above your means. You're living downtown in a penthouse, right? You're riding a car that you probably that's worth more than what you make a year. Things of that nature. Those are some lifestyle changes that you have to make, and that all goes into living below your means. Okay, this is not to sound a certain type of way, because I've been in predicaments where I didn't have the money to do all of the things that I want to do, but following a couple of these rules and getting bunkering down on where my money is coming and where it's going has really ultimately helped me. My other management money tip is going to act like you're broke, and this is a very good tip, I would say. I always have this conversation with my friends. It's like, when I was in college, like, I don't know how I still got my hair done, still got my nails done, still managed to go out on weekends, still managed to pay my rent, and I was literally only making like $200 every 2 weeks. But I managed to do everything, you know what I'm saying? So keeping that mind frame that, I had this amount of money and I was still able to do what I had to do. Now I make more than what I have. I should theoretically be in a bigger, or be able to spend more money. Of course, more money, more problems. But theoretically, I always kind of go back to that. Like, when I was in college, I didn't have any of this. I had a job that paid, like I said, $150, $200 on a good paycheck, and this was every 2 weeks. And I make a substantially larger amount than I did in college. So if I could do it then, I can definitely do it now. We're going to pay ourselves first, then we're going to live below our means. And in order to keep us below our means, we want to have the mindset that, we don't really have the money that we do. Or, knowing that you have $500, you're probably going to spend $500. But if you keep it in your mind that, no, I don't have money like that, not affirming that you're broke, but just putting your mindset to where you were when you were broke is what I should say. So act like you're broke. Think like you're broke. If I was broke, is it a good idea to spend $200 on sunglasses if I don't have $200 in my savings account? Another rule is, I'm sure you've heard this rule before, if you can't buy it twice, I personally say 3 times, you cannot afford it and you don't need to buy it. And that's just that. I don't need to elaborate on that. Like I said, I'm sure you've heard the term before, so just follow that rule, especially if you're on the fence about buying something. Say to yourself, like, can I buy this 2 times? If I have a bag but no money to put it in, what's the purpose of a bag? To look cute? Huh? Oh, okay. I mean, that's up to you. I'm just giving you tips that I live by, but I don't think that's smart or wise. So take it as you may. Okay, so the last and final tip is going to be, do not spend money that is not in your banking account yet. Okay, it's not yours yet. It's yours, but it ain't yours yet. Okay, so it's always good to budget, to know where your money is about to go and what you're going to spend it on once you do get it. But don't spend the money that you do not have yet, because anything can happen. I know a lot of people, let's say for an example, when we got our stimulus, right? Oh, we putting everything on a credit card because our stimulus is supposed to be here on the 14th, and here it is the 20th, and my stimulus has not came yet, but my bills are due, and I thought I was gonna have it by now, but it's not here yet. That's what I'm saying. That's a good example to kind of exemplify what I am talking about. Do not spend money that is not in your account yet. I have got caught up in this before, where I get paid on Friday, but on Thursday I'm going to start swiping my card because I know it's going to be there tomorrow. But tomorrow comes here and all of a sudden my card needs to be fixed, and I already spent the money that I thought I was going to have, but I really need the money for stuff that I need now, but the money's already gone. So now we gotta wait another week or 2 weeks in some people's cases until you get paid again. You don't want to be that predicament. Wait till you have the money in your hands. Wait till you have paid your bills. Wait till you have paid yourself, and then that is the money that you are able to spend. No more, no less, and that's just that. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something. If these are rules that you implement already, great for you. If you choose to implement them and you see a difference in your money and spending habits, please let me know. I would love to hear some, and also some other rules that you think that should have been on this list and things that you kind of abide by when it comes to money management. Again, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have not already, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know some other money topics that you want to talk about. I had fun coming up with this list because these are things that I actually do in real life. So thank you again for watching, and I'll see you guys later.